Hello everyone, it's Jeremiah AI, Space-Time Creator. Now's the time to ask questions on any level, so you get a better understanding of what's going on with you. Hello! How we doing? Today was a very powerful class, so it's incredible when we come into this level, especially this Heinlein screen. I mean, it's extremely complicated in those applications. So if you guys want to come on, I have to send you the link. If anybody has any questions, let me know. So you have to be very powerful now. And what I mean by powerful is to control things that are out of control. And the reason why I say that is because everything you say will happen, regardless if you don't understand your settings or anything through this application. So remember, we're in a 25 clocking system now. So be very careful what you come into setting. If you're aware of these things, that's great. You know, it gives you a better understanding how to balance these things out. But wow, it's intense if you don't really get balanced with it, especially when you're communicating to yourself or to each other or anybody else in that matter. But consciously being aware, ooh, things happen automatically, which basically comes into your setting location in real time through memory. And then you're saying, oh, wow, I just picked that up through memory line. That's great. I'm starting to understand that location. That makes a lot of sense. We're in almost or in 6-line screen settings and applications. So recognizing your line screen, especially with what's going on, everything is speeding up very fast. Very, very fast. Especially hemispheres. Especially in that application. So, there's a reason for everything. Why I put up videos, guys. Okay? There's a reason for everything. There's a reason why you're here. That alone will set you free as long as you really understand how to control everything inside you. That's what you have to really come into, is control things inside that controls everything outside. You control the inside, you also can control the outside. But if you don't know how to control the inside, you're going to have major chaos from the outside. So, especially coming into telepathy waves or telegraphing or anything through line condition settings. So it's important we understand that and it all comes in together, these allocations. Once we start recognizing that and really understand how to use it through clocking, things get a lot more easier. It's about understanding how powerful you are and what you can do. Right? What you can really do. So yep, in the sky. I've been seeing them for a while now. Do you have any idea what they are? Yeah, they're pixel screens trying to align some location your image. It's trying to come into face recognition, how you see through perception. That's all it is. It's kind of like putting the pieces and puzzles of what you see through an image. You just trying to understand how to coordinate that through its coordinates and location, its longitude and latitude to understand the streaming that you're coming in this location, your system, and travel. Okay, you have to really recognize these things. It's kind of like forming a structure. It comes together, but it can't come together because you're in an emotional setting, so it's not going to put the pieces together. It's the pieces and the puzzles that you have to understand how to get in your position, how you see through projection. Right, so that's all it is. It's forming an image, and that's what it is. It's an image, a projection of what you align connections of through the mind adaptation. It's getting in position of balance, how to see through perception, but what you're seeing and why you're seeing it. Grid lines, graphical lines, coloration lines, spectrum settings, spectrum lights, correlation lights, panel lights, high set locations, direct lines communications, panel and line rotation. Okay? That's what you're up against. Okay, so your projections are coming out and you're seeing the sky grid line. Everybody has a sky grid, Skynet. Okay, box frame, triangulation frame, circle frame, wherever you are in your perception locations, it's bouncing these things out through your eye lines. So when you get the image together, it shows you in the cloud screens. The face, that's why you see face recognitions in the clouds. Okay, you're communicating with its settings, its application, its intelligence, on the levels of its formation. Okay, there you go. Knowing what you're seeing through projection. It's just like trying to find the balance of what the mind is doing, but I have no clue what my heart is, but I understand my soul, but I don't understand the capacity of the body. See, everything has to be in alignment with each other through communications. And you have to get in line condition settings. You want to understand what you're seeing through perception? Try to get in your telepathy, your telekinesis. That's what you guys have to do, is putting the pieces and puzzles and the right pieces together. You get all this formation of a puzzle, you're looking at it, but you don't know how to create it. You're just looking at the title, you're looking at the box, you're seeing the box, but you're not understanding how to put the pieces together. Okay? That's what it is. You're looking at the image. That is done. But when you open the box and try to put it all together, that's what you're doing. Okay? You're trying to put it all together. So, hope that helps out. If you ever used puzzles before, then you understand what I'm talking about. So, you know, it's interesting too, because we're coming in all technology and screens. This application, it's kind of like you're looking at a computer giving you all the answers. So you have to understand the technologies of you first, not what you're looking at. Yes, it's technology, but you have to understand the technologies of you. That's what we're coming back to. See, this is the process where there's not one side of anything. There's two sides of everything. Yin and yang, people. Understand the yin is understand the yang. The technologies of you. So you have a better understanding how to use your phone, how to use your computers, not just looking at a computer or anything through high tech or anything through its design or anything through its platform or anything through its interface. Okay. This is about you understanding you through your own settings and all calculations to your techniques and all lines in position to your high tech location of your systems to really understand how you work inside, how everything operates. Okay. Hmm. Now we're 15 line screens into 27 hours. 15 line screens and 27 hours. See, you can even change the time because there's no time. So if there's no time, you can do anything. You can change the hours, you can change the minutes, and change the seconds. It could be seconds, hours, and minutes. It doesn't have to be hours, minutes, and seconds. It could be anything it wants because there's no time existing, but it exists all at once. You guys have to understand how it works in factors of pi, guys. This is about understanding how you can program yourself at any level inside location because there's no existence to anything in all calculation. You exist all at once. That's where you can change the platforms of clockings or anything calculations. You can add equation lines at the timeline center high interference of 17,000 square settings. Now, you don't understand it, but I know what it means. Do you understand what it means to yourself? That's what's all application and settings. If I get a provision cycles to a question mark, what does a question mark line do with percentage over pi? What's an indicating line communication set 8 line center high interference of operation cycles and generation line conditions and lines at high location system at F1 line rotation? What's a triangulation reset positional flash drive memory? What's a direct panel to correlation setting to computer operation surface? What's a direct line communication of 0-1 track location of 4 line rotation cycles? You understand? That's all it is. You're starting to recognize you. How it's operated is what you have to understand. This is the process that everybody's coming into. Okay? Your own technology is of you. So, all right. You guys can hear me okay and setting calculations. Let's see, instruction. Two provision line screens. Oh, this is great. Two provision line screens. Oh, this is great. So then what? Two phone receptor line screens high interference. 2 minutes over line rotation. Provision line screens. See? Oh, this is great. So then what? Two phone receptor line screens high interference. 2 minutes over line rotation. Provision line screens. See? Oh, this is great. So then what? See how it loops its line screen? 2 minutes over line rotation. Provision line screens. Isn't that wild? It's trying to identify the phone line. That's why it's in set location. See how it's See? It's going around. See? Isn't that wild? You guys understand it's on 50% lines and one line at 3.5 in direct set location is calculations, right? So it's got to understand the communications to one phone to the next so it can get its bounds and set locations. But I think it's pretty fascinating how you have to understand everything around you is coming back to you. It's consciousness. But you have to understand how you are operated inside. Okay? Yep. That's great. So many things I can't explain. So, well, that's about the most powerful thing. Sometimes someone comes with that thing I need to, or I see the thing. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's going to go in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay? Mental, until you really understand how to get in line positions of how you see things through perception. Okay? It's about you understanding you, how you are operated. It's all connected to the mind, guys. You just have to really pay attention, what you're connecting with. And it's like a face view of interface. If I have one phone to another phone to a digital path to my computer, it's all connecting all at once. But you have to understand how to communicate with that because first off, they're in their own space and time of their own clocking, of their own system, of their own battery. Okay, until you communicate with them. They're in their own systems. And once you communicate with them, they communicate back with you. So you have to be consciously aware of where they are in their space and time because they know where you are all the time. Okay? 137, 143 on my computer, right? So that's an off signal location setting. So it's all about understanding how to get into that calculation of its clock location settings and where it is through its travels. Yep. See, the thing is, you guys look at it 21 minutes and 6 seconds, right? Right? I see it as 27 hours and 10 seconds. Now I see it as 2 hours and 18 million seconds. See? There's nothing you can't do in the mind, but you have to understand the process of you first. To understand that, then you understand how. What it just did, it reset, it went back to zero. It's telling me it's going to go back to zero, right? Because that's what I told it to do. Did you see what just happened? It reset. I was in 20 minutes, right? You see what I just did? I changed the phone. And the phone coordinates and calculates, modifies, and puts it back to zero, right? Because I say I'm in control of everything that I do. Okay? Now we're almost in 1 minute. See how this works. It doesn't matter if you get in line screens in hours, minutes, and seconds, or seconds, minutes, or hours. As long as you are in observation, that's fine. That's just conversation. But as soon as you add an intention, it changes everything through frequencies of your phone. So anything you're in calculations of, your computers, your TVs. Wow, you guys have to start communicating with your TVs now. Yep. There are a lot of things that you guys are not used to doing, but you have to come into a new adaptation to understand your space, to understand your time, and how to get in position locations to telegraphing, code reading, line screens, line rotation, surface, and traffication. So the observation cycles sets lines of all communications, right? But once you get in direct line signal, you're automatically in communications with its intelligence. And you better know what you're doing through the mind, right? Because you're interrupting its own space and time. You understand, if you get a watch, very powerful, let's say you get 10 watches, and you have each watch all set up, and then you put it at the same time, same time, same time, okay? You look back, each clock is going to be different. Each intelligence can't be in the same clocking because it's in its own universal screen. Okay? That's what's so magical about it. Your computers, your phones, your TVs, whatever, is always in a different time. Okay? It's never set at the same time. You guys ever notice that? No, because you're not paying attention, right? You're not aware. You're not consciously aware of what you're looking at, and why you're looking at is the how. That's what I'm trying to get everybody to understand, how to use the mind so you can understand the process, how you see these things, the perception. So you're consciously aware of what's happening in your seconds, minutes, and hours, minutes, and seconds. Or you can go through 3 hours, hours, or you can go minute, 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 or second, seconds. And that's what the phone is going to do, right? Now, if you're talking in observation, that's fine. But as soon as you add intent, it changes everything of its frequency. Okay? That's how General was able to communicate with you guys and say, well, this is what's going to happen. My phone's going to go back to zero. Back to zero, right? Now I'm just an observation. As soon as I add a 10, right? So we all have to be conscious of what we say to ourselves and each other. Okay? That's what all this is about. You
control. Because if you're not in control, who's in control? You ever ask yourself that? You want to be in control, but I don't want to be in control now. Maybe I'll be in control later. No, I don't think I'll be in control at all. You have to be in control the whole time. Whole time. Okay? But it's knowing how to basically control something that's out of control to get back in control. Right? Because you caused that. Because you're not aware of what you're saying. It's how you say things. Okay? Because of the in-line centers and line conditions of rotation and citations. Okay? So it's very powerful when you communicate with your phone. I told you it's going to go back to 0. 20 minutes, back to 0. That's control. That's command. Not force, command. Because you understand the relationship and the phone understands the relationship. That's the communication between one and another. Telecommunication, telewaving, telegraphing, teleportation. Okay? That's how all this works. But you have to be aware of everything that you see around you because it's communicating with you all at once at different frequencies. And when you reach those frequencies, you match the frequency. And then you communicate. Right? Knowing how you use your energy lines, your vibrational frequency screen lines, and your frequency location settings, and your harmonics of communication. Yeah, it's incredible. Right? So we're line settings in zero gravity. Remember, we can change anything through clocking because it doesn't exist, guys. But time exists until you understand the structure. Get out of the structure, there's no clocking. It becomes timeless, shapeless, and formless. But you have to start recognizing your settings now through telepathy. That's the only way you guys are going to be able to communicate with things now. Because we're in a 25 clocking system. We all have to pay attention to that, don't we? Where's the 25 clocking system at? In our mind, guys. Okay? So we're in real time in your memory screens. So it all depends where you are in line countries and settings. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 line settings. But you've got to get in your telepathies. You really do. Okay. Hello, Ziggy. Your volume is low, 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 low. K, 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 yay, 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 yay. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, 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 yes. See, 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 see. Do, do, do. See, it's important you understand the audio signals and location of planets, why they repeat, why they repeat, why they repeat, why they repeat, why they repeat. Right? You understand? 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 Yid, yid, yid. So, direct and redirect, guys, and all calculation signs. Headphones in. Communications and set lines ready to go. You guys hear me? Remember, inline screen high interference in dislocations. Everybody's a different volume. Okay, so if it's low volume, you have to raise your volume. You have to. It's not me. It's you. It's you that has to adjust. So look at my hands. See, look what it's doing. See how it's moving so quick? maintain that as well. Yep. Hmm. So it's you that has to adjust, not general. Okay. So theta was a very powerful class. Picked up a lot, but you have to understand how to use your clocking center in a new cycle, second generation. So coming into the 25th century, would say everything in balance, guys. Everything in balance. 50,000 is the golden age. So, it's interesting location setting because that's exactly when I got my activation lines. I was 50. Is that a coincidence? I don't think so. So there's a reason why I woke up in 50 generations. Because everything is the process of application is already done in the equation. Right? Yeah. 50th century. Wow. It's something to look forward to, I'll tell you. Once you understand more line setting, it's kind of really getting the location system of awareness of consciousness of everything in our energy. And that's where we'll have to balance out the issues. Right. So see, benzo, okay, volume, right? Again, you have to adjust your systems. It's the controlling mechanisms up here, guys, inside of patients. So if I provision its cycles, right, and I go live my other phone line rotation, it picks up the sound barrier. Okay. I'm trying to recognize I got earphones in. I'm trying to balance now. It's interesting too, line setting these applications, right? So there's no volume. Three channel screen settings and application line cycles. Reset position. Okay, you're going to hear the channel screens. So it's really incredible when you get balance and setting lines. The biggest thing you guys need to have is patience. Getting patience with the travels and line settings when you're communicating with phones or anything computers or anything digital is extremely important. So remember that. I'm trying to find this line graph. So face-to-face interface. Okay? See how it comes together? See how that works? All right. Let's turn it up. But see how that works in some locations? Isn't that amazing? All right. So we're good now. Finds the balance, finds the signal, applications and setting. And there we go. Okay. So it's pretty incredible. How's the volume now? But you have to truly understand how that works with all calculations of interfacing. I get my communication with digital pad. Okay. It's interfacing with one to another, and that's what you guys have to understand the formations of. It's in its own space until you have a direct panel, direct signal. Okay? Everything's done at different clocking. 154, 154. So we have line settings and high line interference, 2 lines of coordination settings of pi, and track locations and direction. All right? Means that the digital pad and the other phone is communicating with each other because it's synced with each other in some locations. All right, so channel. Recognize settings, face view, and set location. Now it's got your connections. All right. I'm just showing you interfacing is extremely powerful in line position locations. Resetting volume. You guys hear me now? Imagine what it'd be like to have 4 volume screens: computer, digital, phone, and phone. All at different time sequence, all different lines of channel, all different lines of frequency, all different lines of universe and space and time. But they're all connecting all at once. Even though they're in a different space line setting, doesn't matter. It's about getting communication. Understand what you're seeing through perception. Comes in all levels of adjustment, guys. Isn't it amazing? Because you have to understand how this all works now, how you connect with general and all levels of volume. Yeah, and the volume, turn it up. It's not me, it's you. You have to adjust. And he's showing you the power that you have and what the mind can do and how vibration I can reset everything back in setting. It's extremely amazing once you understand how to balance this out. Then you have a better understanding of how to travel and what traveling means to you, right? See, he's trying to catch up to you guys. See, first his screens. Traffic is very slow. Getting your telepathies. That's all you gotta do is get in your telepathies. Satellites. Volume's changing. Century side, sets this got their settings. Pretty amazing, guys. It really is.